Is that so?
The living are fickle and prone to deceit. Once dead, we can't hide things anymore. Not for me, at least.
He is so morbid. I love him. Hi everybody, welcome to another gaming session. Today I want to introduce you to a game I played before. I finished. I already know how it ends, but it's a beautiful, cool sci-fi murder mystery adventure story, and it's called Whispers of a Machine. It is described by its developers as a sci-fi Nordic noir that tells the story of Vera, a cybernetically augmented detective in a post-AI world who investigates a string of murders and unravels a dark conflict over forbidden technology. So all this being said, I want to show you how the gameplay is, how the story plays out, so you can make a decision for yourself whether you want to play it or you would rather pass on it. It is developed by the same people that have created Kathy Rain, which is a classic detective RPG game. And yeah, anyway, without further ado, let's jump into the story. Let's see how Whispers of a Machine plays. I'm going to up the volume right now. Great, and start the game. Okay, viewer discretion is advised.
So, what's with the gloomy look? Left someone dear behind?
Yeah, you could say that.
So
Been
cool.
there. So, Nord someday. You better buckle up. We've got some nasty weather coming in.
I heard. Sadly, caring about storms is a luxury people in my line of work are rarely afforded.
Oh, what kind of work is that?
Special agent, violent crimes, Central Bureau.
I bet he didn't
Well,
expect that answer.
Shit.
I love that honesty. Okay, so I guess we're in.
You there. This is a restricted crime scene.
How should we reply to him? Should we be forward, superior, or just curt, precise? I think the last time I played it, I was just
Vera
precise.
Englund, Central Bureau.
Oh, you're Agent Englund. Sorry for shouting at you. I'm Gabriel.
Apology accepted. Now brief me, please.
Certainly, ma'am. The victim is Carl Oscarson, age 33, stabbed to death by an unknown assailant. He worked here as a carpenter and was found early this morning by a coworker who's sitting over there by the window.
Got it.
Sorry about the state of the crime scene. We're not used to this sort of thing.
Okay, so again, what should be our choice? Don't worry about it, evidently, or I get it. Let's just go for the first one, okay? She's the boss. She's in charge.
I get it, but I gotta tell you that this isn't up to par. Follow my lead, alright?
Will do, ma'am. Happy to assist in any way you need.
Good to hear. Now give me a second while I examine the body.
Sure, I'll be here. So, is this where you use your X-ray vision?
My what?
Come on, you have to be aware of the rumors. How agents like you are supposed to be equipped with some kind of advanced cybernetics.
This dialogue isn't going as we hoped, right? There's a lot of power play. Let's just say I'm good at what I do. We'll leave it at that. Yeah.
Let's just say I'm good at what I do. We'll leave it at that.
Oh, didn't mean to overstep my boundaries. Hush, hush. Got it.
Perfect. That was exactly the response I wanted to get out of him. So now let's see. The cool thing about this game is that you can use like cybernetic enhancements. So we have here forensic scanner. So you can take this bit and just put it over stuff. Like for example, this guy's chest. And now we have additional data. So that's pretty awesome. Yeah, okay. think there was, yeah, if I remember correctly, we also had to check his friend. So he has the blood of the victim on his hands. Anything else? Okay, now we get the biometric analyzer. But this is only good to use in situations when we're talking to somebody, because we can check their pulse and see whether they're lying or they're anxious or they're feeling a little bit out of sorts. And then we have the muscle boost, which is pretty awesome.
A row of personal lockers for the workers here.
Great.
A row of personal lockers for the workers here. Looks pre-collapse, basically a glorified corner lamp. There's a coin slot on the side with a coin stuck in it. I can probably pull it out using some extra strength.
I wanted to show you how the muscle boost works. So she's now super strong.
Got the coin.
And now,
I should finish examining the body first.
oh, it's true.
Alright, we've got multiple knife-sized stab wounds to the chest. I don't see a murder weapon, so I take it none was found at the scene?
That's right. All knives and sharp tools in the building have been accounted for, too.
It looks like the victim was attacked directly from the front. I don't see any major defense wounds, so this was either a surprise attack, or the victim knew the perpetrator. What about any potential suspects, Constable? Did Carl have enemies?
None as far as we know. He seemed to be well liked among the guys here, but the man who found him might know more.
There was a photo in his chest pocket. It's a bloody photograph of Carl and a young woman, taken fairly recently by the look of it. He's holding hands with the woman, but I can't discern her face. Too much damage to the photo. She's wearing a brass necklace. Could be relevant.
And I guess this is our cue to go and talk to the worker. I go a bit impatient. What should be our approach? Quick and to the point, taking our time to console him, begin by asking about his bloody hands. I'm just gonna be professional and just focus on the hands. I'm not here to mollycoddle him, and I'm not here to be rude with him. So, yeah.
I hate to start things off like this, but your hands are bloody and a man is lying dead over there. You understand how it looks, right?
Wait, what? Yes, it's his blood, but I just got some of it on me when I turned him over.
Okay, so why were you even touching the body? You should have notified the police immediately.
I just didn't realize he was dead at first. I thought he just hurt himself or something.
Okay. Let's move on to some other questions.
Fine, I have nothing to hide.
Okay.
Why don't you tell me about what happened this morning?
Okay. When I get up early from my morning smoke, I keep my smokes in my locker, so I came in here. I saw Carl lying in the corner. It was still kind of dark, so I thought he'd fallen and hurt himself. I ran over to him. That's when I noticed the blood, and I guess I was kind of in shock, so I tried to stop the bleeding, but then I felt how cold he was. I yelled for help. The guys came running, and then Josef, our foreman, sent someone to go get the police.
Okay. When was the last time you saw Carl alive?
Late last night, or around midnight. He stayed up with us playing cards, which is unusual.
Unusual? How so?
Well, it was rare for Carl to stick around in the evenings. He usually went out by himself.
Oh. Do you know where he used to go?
No idea. He didn't talk much about that. Maybe he went to the canteen to meet some friends. Anyway, Carl seemed a bit anxious last night. He seemed distracted.
Got it. Thanks for the info.
Okay, so...
That's enough questions for now.
Okay.
Wait, I want to ask about the photo.
Have a look at this picture. Do you know who the woman is?
Yeah, that's just some old girlfriend of Carl's from ages ago.
Is that so? It doesn't look that old. At least Carl looks about the same.
Yes, the guy aged well. Any other questions?
No, that's private. I won't show that to just anyone.
That's a photo of her lover. Okay, I remember there was
A
something
row of
about...
personal lockers for the workers here. Not sure which one belongs to Carl.
Oh, we could try
A few more
asking.
questions, if I may. Hey, do you know which one of these lockers belongs to Carl?
No, I don't know anything about that.
Well, if we would have gone down the empathetic pathway and consoled him for the loss of his friend, he would have been kind to us and he would actually point us in the direction of the locker. But since we chose to be professional and kind of cool and detached,
That's enough questions for now.
Okay.
we're gonna have to open the locker in a different way.
I could, but I don't know which locker belongs to the victim.
Damn it. That's why I love these biometric enhancements. There we
Okay, that must be Carl's locker.
go. And now we can use our muscle boost to tear down the door.
Geez, try not to wreck the place.
No reason for alarm. I just needed to get this locker open.
Well, you could have given her the number of the locker and she wouldn't have needed to use this brute force. Okay, I'm gonna stop.
There was a piece of paper in one of the inner pockets. The note looks like it was written by a woman. It reads, "Hi, doofus. You're registered now. Go try it out. Remember how you totally flipped the day I first came to Nordsund? Kisses."
So he had a female companion that was somehow involved.
A pair of large boots with dirt under them.
Oh, dirt. Okay, maybe just put the normal one. Nice.
Gabriel,
Yeah?
do you know anything about saffron plants?
I know we grow them here in Nordsund, but I'm not sure exactly where. We have vegetables all over.
Okay, that's all I need for now.
Very well, Agent. Turn left and then go straight. I left the light on so it'd be easy for you to find.
Gotcha. Be right back.
I kind of quickly skipped. My finger was very easily triggered. But yeah, she's going to explore the dormitory where the workers used to kind of rest. So let's see.
Dirty laundry. Smells like machine oil. Both beds look recently used. Huh. Odd place for a ventilation duct. Pens and paper. Nothing out of the ordinary. Clean clothes and sheets. Nothing interesting.
Okay, let's change it to Carl's bio. So this was his bunk bed, the victim's bunk bed, and his bag. Ooh, we found some on the ventilation duct.
Huh. There are a lot of prints around a panel on the air duct.
I love how her eyes get a little bit foggy when she's using the scanner. It's pretty awesome, even though kind of creepy.
The panel is screwed on tight. I'll need some way of getting it loose.
We have this coin.
There was a small key hidden inside the duct.
Conveniently placed. Okay, so I think that's about it. If I'm not mistaken, these are all the things that we need to do here.
Gabriel.
Yeah?
Okay, that's all I need for now.
Very well, Agent.
Let's check if I have anything else to say to this guy.
A few more questions, if I may. Do you know anything about saffron plants?
Nope. I know we grow them in Nordson, but that's it.
Do you know who wrote this note to Carl?
Afraid not. I don't recognize the handwriting.
Any idea of what this key opens?
Nope, haven't seen a key like that before.
Gee, he's a wealth of knowledge.
That's enough questions for now.
Good.
Okay.
I guess the guy is still in shock for having
Not
woken up
yet.
to the dead
I
body.
think the witness knows more than he's letting on.
Oh, I think I forgot to use the biometric analyzer on him.
A few more questions, if I may? That's enough questions for now.
Sorry,
Okay.
I keep repeating the dialogue, but I just remembered I may have forgotten to do something. Carl's bio on the note? No.
Are you sure about this woman?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you sure about this woman?
Yes, I told you. Old girlfriend from before.
Aha!
You should know that it would not serve your best interests to hide information from me. By refusing to cooperate, you'll force me to escalate the situation with a formal interrogation at the police station. None of that is necessary. I'm only interested in finding Carl's murderer.
I'm sorry. I gave him a promise. The lady in the photo, Carl is still seeing her. Well, was, I suppose.
Why wouldn't you tell me that from the beginning?
It was a secret. Carl said they would both get in trouble if anybody knew.
Why would they get into trouble? An affair?
I didn't ask, but yeah, it could be.
All right. Tell me everything you know about this woman.
Carl said she lived somewhere north of town, but that's all I know.
Okay, I believe you. I think I'm almost done here. I should just talk to Gabriel before I go.
So that's how the biometric analyzer is working.
Hey, I think I'm done here.
Oh, okay. Mind sharing your findings?
It seems like the murder could be tied to a secret relationship Carl had with a woman. But I'm leaving all options open.
Sounds reasonable. You have a lead to follow up on?
Yes, I have reason to believe that Carl recently passed through an area with saffron plants somewhere in Nordson. Maybe I can correlate that with Carl's movements to the north of town when seeing that woman.
Good. Meanwhile, we'll transport the body to the morgue and have an autopsy performed as soon as possible. Do you want us to keep the area sealed off?
No need. I'm done here and won't come back. You can let the men get back to work.
Very well. I'll let them know.
By the way, how do I get to the police station from here?
Just head straight east outside. You'll see it.
Got it. See you later.
Great, so we get to explore Nordsund. That's my favorite part of the soundtrack. It's so cool.
I don't need to go down to the ground right now.
Okay.
Hey, what's happening here?
Bit of an electrical problem with some fallen power lines. It's being taken care of, but it'll be a while.
So I can't enter the museum?
Well, you can, but only if electrocution is something you enjoy during working hours.
Huh. Okay.
Electrocution, that's funny. So when can you have this fixed?
You can enter the premises by tomorrow morning, okay?
Alright then, carry on.
Okay, so now...
Hello, Deputy. What are you guarding?
The residence of the first murder victim. The commissary told me to direct you to his office before going upstairs.
I see. I'll go find him and come back later then.
Sounds good, Agent.
Alright, so this is the town square. That building with the emblem must be the police station.
It looks kind of retro, steampunk, sad melancholy. We have here the Scola.
I don't have any business in the school.
We have the canteen. Matsal?
Hey, I'm Vera Englund, Special Agent.
Oh, I heard about you. I'm Rolf, the plant master of Nordson.
We can ask him about the
Plant
saffron.
Master? What's that?
A foreman of sorts. I oversee a team of gardeners who tend to our shared crops.
Got it. I have a few questions, if you don't mind.
Sure, go right ahead.
Did you know Carl Oscarson?
No, really? But like many other people, we had some contact in our work.
Okay. What was your impression of him?
Nice guy. Too nice. I'd even go so far as to call him gullible. Wouldn't be surprised if that's what got him killed.
Not so. You think he trusted the wrong person?
I'm just thinking out loud here. But yeah, it wouldn't be a shocker.
I'm trying to find a woman that Carl Oscarson was involved with. Know anything about that?
No, I don't stay updated on gossip like that.
What's your opinion on Gabriel?
The cop? Can't say I enjoy his company. Last time we met, he gave me a couple of nasty bruises.
Resisting arrest?
That'd certainly be how he'd justify it.
Too bad we can't ask him about the saffron.
Okay, that's all I need.
Alrighty, see you around.
I just wanted to show him some stuff.
What do you make of this?
Not sure. But about the first day I came to Nordson, I think the police have records of when people come and go.
Ah, might be worth a follow-up. Thanks. Any idea of what this opens?
Not a clue.
Do you know who these people are?
Damn, that's bloody. Looks like Carl Oscarson, but I couldn't say who the woman is.
Okay, thank you very much. Too bad I couldn't ask him about the saffron. I don't understand why the option disappeared.
Weekend's coming up. Great, huh?
Looks like you've got a head start.
All shoes repaired, all coats patched up. That's when you call it a day. Finish your work fast and you get the best food rations. Oldest trick in the book.
I get it. Well, enjoy your time off. Robot? Drilling machine? Space rocket? I have no idea, honestly.
I just love that in the background of the story there are so many robotic relics. I want to show you a little bit around before we go into the police station.
I don't think I should go further north for the time being. Sure, Carl's mystery woman likely lives up there, but I need more to go on.
The story is keeping us tightly locked into certain places. I really dislike that. I like it in a detective RPG when you get to just explore and make a couple of blunders before you actually continue with the storyline, but c'est la vie.
A need, a guilty pleasure, something frightening.
Excuse me?
Humor me. I need some inspiration for my poem.
Oh, I get it. What was it again?
A need, a guilty pleasure, something frightening.
This guy looks like Remy Malek. Honestly. Okay, what should we add? Trust, eavesdropping, and
Trust,
loneliness.
eavesdropping, loneliness.
Thank you.
So, you have a poem for me now?
I'll need some time. Come find me later.
It's a date, Remy Malek.
Nice, soothing sounds.
Oh. Let's go to the robot shop. If I can go in.
Howdy, Pilgrim, and welcome to Walter's Bot Emporium. Novelty bionics, pet androids, robotic companions, we've got them all.
Hi there. I'm Special Agent Vera Englund.
Ooh, here to solve the murders, right? What? Did Pop spill some oil when he lubed my joints this morning? I told you to keep my chassis clean in case of chicks.
For crying out loud, Nissa, just let the police lady ask her questions.
Oh, great. A ventriloquist act.
Oh no, she's on to us. Boy, you caught me. The man with the blue hat is just a puppet that I'm cunningly controlling with a set of strings.
That's a gosh darn lie. I'm fully steam-powered.
Okay, cut the silliness now.
Okay. Just keep in mind that all of these are just harmless automatons. There's no real CPUs or nothing around here.
I'm not here to report illicit technology. I just have some questions regarding the murders.
Okay.
All right, then shoot. Ask away.
Did you know Carl Oscarson?
Yeah, friendly guy. Came here buying spare parts every now and then.
Okay.
Spare parts? Like what?
All sorts. Filters, tubes, nuts and bolts, various electrical gizmos.
Any idea of what the parts were for?
Couldn't say, but I'm pretty sure whatever it was, it had fluid in it. Maybe a water filtering system, a pump, something like that.
All those parts laying around, but do I ever get a working left arm, Pops? No, you'd rather let some carpenter assemble a goddamn aquarium.
I could replace Mr. Limpy with a water gun if you prefer.
Man, soon you'll even let the kids paint a clown face on me again.
With a water gun for an arm, at least you could spray yourself clean afterwards.
What's your opinion on Gabriel, the policeman?
He's an asshole. That's what.
Nissa thinks that guy is robophobic. Don't ask.
I'm sure this is going to be a mainstream word a couple of years from now. Pluton Aquarius is going to make sure that robophobic becomes part of the mainstream language.
Do you know anything about a woman who was seeing Carl Oscarson?
Nope, I hardly even knew the guy.
So, what can you tell me about yourself?
Oh no.
Me? Oh, well, what you see is what you get.
I highly doubt
A
that.
crazy old fart with chronic cough.
Oh, quiet, you little rascal. What I am is a tinkerer, a craftsman, a father of machines. I cherish building them. I adore putting them on display, and I especially love talking to them.
I've noticed. So how long have you been building robots?
Oh, ever since I was a boy. I grew up over at the junkyard. The place was crammed with old discarded robots. I didn't have many friends, you see. So, I decided to befriend these machines instead.
I'm off. See you later.
Take care.
Bye-bye, police lady.
I don't think we get to do much else here, so we can just go to the police station.
I'm surprised the Bureau got their thumb out of their ass. It's not like they could find Nordson on a map.
I, for one, am grateful for their help. From what I hear, the person they sent is young, but quite capable.
Optimistic as always, eh, Kurt? I guess we'll see.
I used to work for a Swedish
Agent
boss.
Englund.
She looks
We've been
exactly like
expecting
her. It's
Councilwoman?
crazy.
I was told you'd be my bureau contact here.
That's correct. I'm Stina Ruth.
Her name was
and
Stina
this
as
here's
well.
Kurt Anderson, police commissary.
Welcome, Agent. Enjoy your trip to the middle of nowhere?
It was a bit bumpy, and way longer than I expected.
Yeah, that train has seen better days. You'll find your luggage in your quarters, just through the door behind me.
Thanks. I'll check it out later.
So, you were probably confused as hell when we sent you straight to a crime scene, right?
Kind of. I thought I was supposed to investigate a murder from last week.
You were, but unfortunately a second killing required your urgent attention. I assume there are some bureau procedures before I brief Agent Englund about the situation?
Yes. Why don't you head to your office, and I'll send this youngling on her merry way when we're done.
Very well. It was a pleasure to meet you, Agent.
Likewise. I'm a bit confused here. Who do I report to?
Only to me as overseer of this district. The local police are at your disposal since they're legally required to aid you in the investigation.
Don't
Got it.
trust her.
How would you like me to share my findings with you?
Face to face in the evenings. The balcony inside the local canteen is a good place to meet.
Okay. I think I have what I need then. I'll go talk to the commissary.
Good. We'll catch up later. Oh, but I have to ask. Tell me, how was it for you?
What do you mean?
Come on, you know what I'm talking about. We've both done it.
Oh, you mean the augmentation. The nanofluid injection.
Sticking to the boring scientific terms, aren't we? Back in my time, we used to just call it taking the blue. Come on, let this old lady live a little. Tell me, how was your first kiss with the blue?
She's like fondly connected to the fact that she got an injection that changed her biology. I don't know what to say. It's like I'm not romantically linked to taking anticonceptionals, you know, like what? Or having an operation, having something installed in my body so my body can continue functioning. So let's see, what should we choose? Depending on the answer we give, we're going to have a further enhancement. Let's go for a sudden rush. Let's enhance her biologically, physically.
It was like a sudden rush, filling my limbs and body, followed by a sense of power and determination.
I remember that moment like it was yesterday. What I wouldn't give to feel like that again. No side effects, I hope. We wouldn't want you to get compromised in dangerous situations.
Not yet, but I know what to look out for. Mild hallucinations, nightmares, burning sensations in the limbs, the occasional migraine. Things like that.
Oh,
yeah, that covers the usual suspects.
Oh.
All right, I think you're good
Casual
to go then.
stuff.
We shouldn't keep the commissary waiting.
Okay, so this is your room. This is where you reset every night.
There's a bottle of molding resin here. Might be useful. Looks purely decorative. Nice big lemon. Small miracle to see it grow to that size under these conditions.
Yeah, they need a lot of light.
No, I'm not tired. Maybe later. I'm not that hungry.
I'm surprised she eats, to be honest. I don't recall seeing her eat in the whole game, so that's completely superfluous. Can we get some coffee?
A thermos, presumably filled with coffee.
Presumably.
All right, Agent. Would you like me to brief you about the first murder?
Yes, please.
Maya Strand, 41 years old, the caretaker of the Nordson Museum. She was found by the janitor on the floor near the exhibits early last Wednesday. Just like Carl, she was stabbed. No witnesses, no evidence. Killer practically a ghost. No signs of a forced entry, so either the entrance was open or she let him in herself.
What about her residence? Anything out of the ordinary in there?
Nothing, as far as we could tell. But we left the place as we found it if you want to have a look. She lived upstairs from the museum.
Noted. The crime scene is no longer intact, though, correct?
Afraid so. The museum is important to Nordson, so we had the place cleaned out pretty quickly.
Right. But now that I'm here, I'll assume that you'll check with me before clearing out any future crime scenes.
Yeah. Can I just...
Yes, Commissary.
We're a pretty tight-knit community here, and we try to work together to overcome our problems. Just relax a bit with your superior jurisdiction and big city jargon, okay?
Oh, I'll relax when we've caught this killer. Until then, I'm gonna focus on doing my job. One more thing. I'd like to see Maya's body, if that's possible.
Of course. We brought it out of the freezer this morning. You'll find it in the morgue, over at the clinic. Dr. Pearson, our physician, is awaiting your arrival.
Good. I'll head there when we're done.
Now I understand what mistake I made earlier. I forgot to flip the page and ask the guy for the saffron.
That's all I needed.
Very well.
A collection of what seems to be both fiction and books on law and social science. Just lots of case files.
So I guess we can go to the clinic and check for the body. I really enjoy the atmosphere. It's so chill and kind of apprehensive at the same time.
Hi there.
Hello.
Thought I'd introduce myself, since I'll be coming here a lot. I'm Agent Englund, Central Bureau.
Oh, nice to meet you. It's a relief to have you here. We're all shook by these recent killings. Sure, the doctor's excited, but even his morbid curiosity has limits, you know. After all, we mostly treat coughs and the occasional broken limb here.
I get it. I'll do my best to help. Oh, by the way, I'm supposed to go to the morgue. Where's that?
Down the stairs on your left.
Great, thanks.
And here comes one of my favorite characters.
Don't worry, Maya. You'll be put to rest soon. I know. Sorry about the delay. I was needed urgently out of town. Oh, hello there. Me and this old gal have been expecting you.
Talkative, is she?
Oh, no doubt. The dead have a lot to say, you know. Sometimes more so than the living.
Is that so?
The living are fickle and prone to deceit. Once dead, we can't hide things anymore. Not for me, at least.
He's so morbid. I love him. Oh my goodness. I really like weird people. So,
that's why we need ways to tell what someone is hiding.
I suppose. Psychology isn't really my field of expertise.
That's fine. You can leave that part to me. Now, I'd like to ask some questions.
Sure. Go right ahead.
I don't know what we should ask him about.
Do you know where saffron is grown in Nordson?
I'm afraid not. We have plants all over, but botany is not my area of expertise.
I accidentally clicked on saffron. I wanted to
Any
ask about
theories
the
on
murder.
Carl's murder?
Not yet. I'll need to see the body first.
Okay, how did Maya die?
What are your conclusions about Maya's murder?
Most obvious first. The cause of death is acute blood loss due to the multiple stab wounds to the chest and stomach, 2 of which were lethal.
Wow.
The murder weapon is a mid-sized blade, likely a knife of some kind. There are some defense wounds on her arms, so the victim likely tried to shield herself against her assailant. I couldn't recover any biological traces of the murderer. There's no blood on her that isn't hers, or any traces of skin under her nails. This makes me suspect that the killer likely wore protective clothing and gloves. The time of death was roughly 2300 hours last Tuesday, 5 days ago today.
That that's enough questions for now.
Okie dokie. Oh, one last thing. I've been told that the second body is on its way here. If you come back later today, I should be able to tell you something about it.
All right, I'll keep that in mind. Do you recognize this couple?
The man is clearly the second victim, Carl. As for the woman, it's too hard to tell given the damage to the photo.
This might be useful. I'll wash my hands when I go to bed. Plenty of time still to get my hands dirty.
I wonder if we could just analyze her, yeah. Okay. And I think that's about it. Yeah. Can I go through there?
Various medical supplies. Looks like no patient is admitted at the moment.
Just randomly
It's
taking
filled
stuff.
with cannulas. Those little needle things used to connect an IV. I don't think I need one right now.
You will need it later on in the story.
A portable medical kit with all the essentials. Unused bandages would come in handy in a pinch. An old pre-collapse monitor, probably not connected to anything.
I hope she will allow me to get into the school.
I don't have any business in the school.
Yes, we do. We need to recover this photo. Oh no. Let's go back to the police station then.
I had a few questions, Commissary.
By all means.
What do you know about the murder in the locker room over at the workshop hall?
Not much. As you know, the murder happened shortly before you arrived, so I'm leaving the matter in your capable hands.
Do you know if saffron is grown anywhere in Nordsund?
I think so, yes. There should be someone in town with more information.
That's all I needed.
Very well.
I think now we can go north. So, let's have a go.
I don't think I should go further north for the time being. Sure, Carl's mystery woman likely lives up there, but I need more to go on.
I think I'm going to end the video here, guys, because what follows is that I actually need to sit and talk to the guy at the morgue, the mortician, and commissary, and ask them all the questions from my little notebook over here. So literally I need with each character to go through all of these things, yeah, in order for them to give me like the clues as to what I can do next. Hopefully they will allow me to go north, because north we will find really interesting apartment with some saffron flowers in front of it. Yeah, and if you're curious to see how the story continues, you can actually get the game on Steam for a crazy discount at the moment. I think it's somewhere around €3, like the equivalent of $3, 3 euros. So please give it a try. I loved it. If you like this game, try Kathy Rain as well. By the way, I'm not paid to advertise for them. I just generally enjoy these games, and if you like detective puzzle games, then you're going to enjoy this one as well. So all this being said, thank you for hanging out with me. I cannot wait to see my next one, and in the meantime, happy gaming!